You will be in the same world, but you will be individuals. So, no answer from that. I want to tell here that everyone is creative, no man is odd here. You don't keep yourself that only a dancer is creative, only he is creative, only she is creative, nothing as such. Everyone is creative because everyone does a thing in a different way. How? This is said by a well-known person. If you want to see how a person is creative, you should walk behind them. Creatively he is walking. You know Amitabh Bachchan? How he walks? By his walk itself he says, you know Rajnikant? By his walk itself he says that I am Rajnikant. Yes? Second, the way they talk, Amitabh Bachchan again, his voice was rejected actually. Yes? Yes? But he proved that creativity can fail someday but not every time. And it did not fail because it was made to be failed, but he did not fail. And now all the radio stations and TV stations are standing in queue to catch that voice. Next you have in care. How people care. Take care. There is no match for your mom. Right? In taking care, there is no match for your mom, and each mom is matchless to one more mom. Everybody cares, but each one of them are really different, creative. Then silence. What is this creativity in silence? Have you seen people? I can see now. When they are silent, how creative they sit. Some hold head and some sleep. That person itself is telling some sleep. In silence, you can see how people are. In joy, when they laugh, when they enjoy or experience that joy, that is also different than in work. A person who sits and writes is creative. Same job is done in a more creative way. He just types and gets a printout. Smart work. That is creative. Instead of wasting half an hour sitting and writing, he typed it and got a printout. Something creation. But that is not creation. Because that can be done by anyone. That is common. Right? You can keep greeting cards as a memory, but you can't keep printouts as memory. Right? Next. So how to become creative? How to become creative? Stare at things. Stare. You have to stare at everything around you. Don't stare in a way that it catches fire. Just be soft in staring. Then listen to stories. I'll tell you, everyone here is creative. When you come to the class very late, how many stories you create? Yes? That itself shows that you are a creative person. Make up stories. You make up stories. Many people make up stories for good things and many people make up stories for bad things. All these people who are seated here are going to make up stories today that I was in college to attend this program. And you want to create a story. This thing happened, he showed that, he showed this, he said these things. You want to tell? That is the story. And some people already sent me some stories. In the morning itself I got. Because I expected a larger crowd. I inquired them, they were not having the knowledge of this thing is happening today, which is meant for them. And they're going to create stories, they created stories that one line story, we were not knowing. And they have legit. They want the normal persons to be there. So play with everything. Only when you play with everything, you get new ideas. If you are very serious, when I was showing these shapes or the sheets, if you are serious, very intellectual, only you have right answers, then you don't get creativity. If you start to play with those shapes, you get various ideas. Yes? And if you play, you remain happy always. There is no one who plays in a playground who comes out crying, I played today. There is no one. Right? He enjoys so much, he remains happy. And in that happiness, creativity comes. Yes? But many people tell, if they fail once, they stop there. They stop playing with that. But 1029 times Edison failed to invent your bulb. He failed 1029 times. But when asked what did he tell, he said, I didn't fail, but I got to know that these are the ways that cannot give light. That was failure for the press. But for him, it was a positive thing. These ways, if I work, I will not invent a bulb. Ask if questions always. You have seen a person with 6 fingers, right? If you imagine that itself, everything has to be changed. Everything means the way you type has to be redesigned, because that typing machine was invented based on, or the design of the letters on your keyboard was placed based on the capacity of your fingers. Which finger can be used more? Which finger has less pressure? Based on that, they kept the alphabets where which alphabet will be used frequently, which alphabet is not going to be used frequently. Right? If you get 6 fingers in one hand, that entire thing will change if the finger is fast. Yes? Second, your base. You count in your hands, right? Always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your base will become 12. 10 will go away. Yes? See how much creativity. Imagine now if you have in your hand fingers, and that fingers are like hands, and that has fingers. Ask if question. Imagine how it would be. If you had a piano, how would you be playing with this? This is possible. It would have been there earlier to our evolution, because there are creatures which have 2 hearts on this earth. There are creatures without brain. Yes. There are creatures without, no, not you people. There are creatures without blood. There are creatures which does not need oxygen or carbon dioxide. Right? Next. Become a kid. Be a kid always. You have seen them enjoying. With whatever they get, they create something. They are the people, they are the living creatures who create so much of adventure. With whatever they have, everything they make, create and enjoy. But as they grow, they come into this freedom. People tell this is not good, don't do this. And we believe that yes, they are telling correct, we should not do all these things. We stop. Because now we are grown up. I mean to say, in your activities, be a kid. You will be doing adventures always. Don't be a kid always keeping your and always telling ABCD 1, 2, 3, 2 into 2 is tables. Not that way. Be a kid in the way that behaves. Only then more creativity will come in you. If you want. Think one thing, think and think out of the box always. Right? I'll tell a story now. Listen now. Think out of the box. You know Ishwar, right? Lord Ishwar. He was shouting and he was searching for his Trishul. Where is my Trishul? Where is my Trishul? So his wife comes there, Parvati. She comes there and she is asking, what happened, darling? And he says, I'm not able to find my Trishul. Where is it? So she says, it is with Ganesh. Ganesh has taken that. Ishwar says, how dare, why he has taken that? Now out of the box.
Eating.
Why he has taken that?
Eating gobi manchurian.
Eating gobi manchurian. That is out of the box. Okay, you can eat you can eat noodles also out of the box.
Fried rice also.
But both are Chinese only, okay? That is the proof of you going too much to canteen. Only gobi manchurian and noodles are available, no? So,
Rolls are also.
think out of the box is the moral. You have to search for always out of the box answers. But your education system does not allow this. But don't write this kind of answers in your exams. Keep for your life. You'll get better. Let everything be your first love. Love whatever you do. That is the other way to be creative. See, when you see a person for the first time, how and all you act to impress that person. You prove that only you are the person who is born as human being on this earth. You do everything. But the truth comes out from the second day. And love whatever you do. Everyone, if they love what they are doing, everything will be fine. It is because of we not loving what we are doing. Because of that, there is stinky smell on this earth. Right? There is a story for this. There was a sculptor who is known for giving best statues in China. And he used to select such big rocks. During those days you did not have this JCBs, etc., etc. So nothing is used to move that away. And he did not have too many people as laborers under him. When an order comes from the king that you need to make a statue of this type, he goes in search to find such a rock, and he speaks to that rock. When the kingdom or the king and his soldiers were trying to move the rock, it was not possible. This person single-handedly was able to make a statue out of that. Why? Because he was loving what he was doing. Second thing, he was loving what he has done. And still there are statues made by that person which is lying in China. Still. Second, there was a sculptor, he has carved a statue and he has rejected that. He has rejected, this is not the statue, I want to make a new one. So passerby comes, why you are not using this statue? He says, the statue is not nice, there is a flaw in that statue. What flaw? So he says, I'm not able to find any flaw in this. So that sculptor says, no, on the top, eyebrow, it's gone. So the passerby asks, where do you want to keep this statue? It will be placed on the top of the tower, Gopura. The person says. So the passerby asks, if it is going to be kept there, nobody can see that. You can keep this statue itself there. So the sculptor says, yes, you are correct. Nobody can see, but I can see. I don't want to be perfect. I want to be perfect. So this creativity brings perfection in you. And you never feel regret that I should have done this, I should have done that, because you have done something extra than others. You have become perfect. So, creative people are happy. One thing, they live happy. They stand alone always, like me. They stand alone. They live better. Their life will be better. And when they die, they live a better world for the rest of the people. They live a better world and they are original. They are not printouts or copy or xerox. They are the originals. If you want, you too can be original. Yes? So this is with creativity. Actually, I had planned for many other things where I was not able to organize. I'm sorry for that. But I hope I have not filled your brain, but I have started it. Yes? If that is there, because the journey of 1,000 miles starts with your single step. I am happy that I have made you to keep your first step forward. Creating. So we are reaching the destination now. So people say people are born intelligent. I can't become intelligent. People are born strong. I can't become strong. People are born rich. I can't become rich. But each one of us can be interesting. Yes or no? There is no need that everyone should be intelligent, everyone should be rich, or everyone should be strong. But each and everyone has to be or can be interesting. Yes? If everyone wants to be interesting, the easiest way is to be creative. That's the only way to be interesting in your life, because we have got an interesting life. If you want, you can create stories out of it. Thank you so much. I tell, nobody saw my creativity in this college. What you have, you will see in others. What you have, you will see in others. If you have negatives, you will see negatives in others. If you have positives, you will see positives in others. Your Padmavati ma'am saw in me creativity because she is also creative. So I tell thanks for her from my heart. And thanks for you people for sparing your precious time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the valuable time spent with us. Thank you, Padmavati ma'am and Thirumala ma'am, for organizing this guest lecture for us. It was a very pleasant guest lecture by you, sir. Thank you a lot. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.